Oh shoot, I need to get a thing up and running. Hey folks, how are you this morning? I had some camera issues, so I'm off to a slower start than I would normally anticipate. But that's okay, we're gonna get back into oh, this guy's looking kind of icky. We're gonna get back into this here. Let me give you the cover here for a minute while I kick to my stuff. And that's our cover. There we go. I'm going to check my signal here real quick. We'll go through my spiel and then we'll get started. So hold on real quick. Here and here and quick here and here and quick here. That sounds pretty good. All right, cool. There we go. And okay, great. So I'm going to go through my spiel. I'm going to boost my signal on Discord here real quick, and then we'll get back into NPC character creation. So hey, my name is Phil Kearney. I create role-playing game supplements for currently for Dungeons and Dragons. I publish on the DMsGuild. There are links in the description down below to link through to a number of the books I've already created. When I produce content, it's available 100% free preview. You can read the entire book cover to cover, see if you like how it sits. With all the links we have down below, there's about 150 different illustrations amongst those books. So if you're an art enthusiast, be welcome to check them out. If you are a D&D enthusiast, definitely be welcome to check it out. And we are currently working on this Spelljammer Combat and Exploration supplement that does it's a deeper dive into Spelljammer Combat and Exploration. So right now we are working on the the NPC tokens for the conversion guide that we provide. We have the actual combat section, the exploration section, and then one of the appendix is a 25-page conversion guide for Light of Xaryxis, the Spelljammer adventure that Wizards of the Coast produced. It incorporates all the combat and exploration mechanics that we've been developing for this product over the past X months. So check it out, and we're going to get further into. Oops, let's get back to our normal brush. Yeah, my camera had an update and it frazzled my connection to OBS completely, so I had to reboot my computer in the middle of trying to get stream up and running. That was a challenge. I mean, it wasn't a significant challenge. It was just challenge. It was, how to say, it ground my gears, that's for sure. But we're past it now, so thank God. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay with this guy. Oh, I need to set a timer. Jeez, it's 6:20 already. What a waste of time. Thanks, OBS. Those bastards. It's not OBS's fault, it's my camera. I use Chroma Cam. I think it's a Microsoft product. It's okay. I changed my camera to be down here in the lower corner here. I don't know if I like it or not. The way that I sit and look at pixels on screen, it has me having my face turned down. When I'm up in the corner up here, it makes sense that I'm doing that because I'm looking down and I can see the illustration. But I wanted to reposition this so that I'm not doing this when I'm trying to read your text at the bottom of the screen. So I don't know if this is a better configuration or not, honestly. It makes me feel like I'm misaligned with, I don't know how to win. I'll probably end up turning it back. Yeah, I'm not liking how I'm tilting my head here. So we're gonna, where did I go? Let's fix this. Try to anyway. Yeah, I was willing to give that a go, and I immediately regretted my decisions. So, oh, yep. Let's get these down here like that. It's gonna be like this. We're doing okay now, right? Looks like... Huh. Looks a little goofy. Let's go back to our... How's that look? Looking better now? Sorry, I have to futz this stuff on screen here real quick because I got clever and out-clevered myself. Let's see how that sits now. Not bad. That seems to be sitting okay. Checking my stuff. Hi. You're early today, but I'm late, so everybody's okay. I'm trying to get my... I was attempting to recalibrate my screen and all got kerfuffled. So, give me a second here and we'll get back to work. How you doing this morning? There, and then we can pull our camera like that. That should be good, right? Double check in. Still feels off. I can do that by doing this. Let's scoot that over a bit. Let's pull that out and let's see how that works. Sorry to calibrate here on screen with you guys. Got it. Now this, no. This and this. Pull over here like this a bit more. That should fix it. I think we're gonna go again. Pull that up a bit. There we go. Okay, cool. I can get back to work now. So let's make sure everything's set. PS, there we go. Cool. Right on, bud. Back into it now. So this guy is looking a little too thin now. So I'm going to come through here like that. Broaden them out a bit. Better. There we go. Goodly. Now let's go with hand. See, I don't see so good. So when I have to read the text down here, this stuff is the size of my. I have a 32-inch monitor, so the size of text on my screen is literally as wide as my hand. But the retina damage that I have is prevents me from using glasses to be able to see closer. So if I want to see something, I have to I have to zoom with my face. So it has me like gawking down at the text, but and I thought that there might be a way for me to fix that, but I think this is probably the best way for me to do the best way to do it. So I'm just gonna leave it. It ain't broken, so I'm just gonna leave it be. Here, there we go. That's good. I don't know why I'm taking so long to get this guy done. Whatever it is. Well, we're here for the ride, so it's not my place to question how long it takes to get done. It's my place to step aside and let it get done. The more I step aside to let it get done, the more quickly it's going to get done. Muse knows best, so let her work. I don't like the tilt on this guy's head. Let's see if I can. There we go. That's the problem I was having. Good. Yeah, that feels much stronger already. Yeah. Head's still too big. Better. There's too much hook there, so I need to straighten that arm out. There's a weird bend in his bone. Can't explain it by science. Transform. Better. I can crisp up that arm a little bit there. It's only a 300 by 300 square pixel. It's only a 1 inch. It's only a 1 inch image. So any kind of adjustment that I make, like transformation like that of changing the size of pixels and stuff, immediately causes it to blur, and I need to render it. This guy's got a sinister look to him. I don't know if I'm okay with that. We got that here. Hey, how you doing? Morning coffee. Morning coffee. Cheers to you. Absolutely. I had to resize the face, and it caused all the resolution to bust. Since it's only a 300 pixel, like it's only 300 pixels total. So, like I was saying, any kind of adjustment that I make to the face causes the entire thing to blur, which is a problem with this low of a resolution. Causing me to do a lot of redo like this, which is something to keep in mind for the future. At the same time, I'm liking the revisions, so I don't mind doing it again. There. I'm gonna be okay with that. Yeah. No. We're gonna be back in about probably 5.5, 6 hours to continue development of the Martial Powers project. We're going to I think we're gonna mess around with a battlefield, like a battlefield disruptor, like skirmish sort of build for a monk. So we're gonna look at some footage from the Blade Runner 2049 anime and look at how the replicants play. And then we're going to do something, I'm going to take inspiration from that. It's our once a week stream that we do for the development project we have. So we got the Spelljammer book that we're working on. We've got the Eberron adventure that we did cartography for last night. That's in the Eberron playlist in my channel. And then the other thing that we do is the Martial Powers project, which is an alternate mana system, alternate spellcasting system for martial characters. To provide like different boosts, instant effects, reactions, instant and like buff effects to basically like it's like a dedicated Gish spell list of alternate maneuvers and options for martial characters like fighters, barbarians, rogues, as well as paladins and rangers can choose these different powers instead of spells from their spell list, so they can be less magic oriented and more martial oriented, but still use the same mana pool that we developed. It hinges off of the color mana spell point variant rules that I have in the description down below. The universal spell point option that we have inside of there is just a generic key or like a generic mana sort of resource that doesn't rely on color, but can. Hey, that's my 20-minute timer. Let's keep it going. Got an hour left today. No, like an hour and 20 minutes. That's great. 80 minutes. But it's got a magic paradigm for both color magic, like from Magic the Gathering, as well as elemental magic, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. So those are the two default mana systems that can be adopted using the systems that the mana systems that I use. But it could also just be generic mana, like key or spell points. No, we're in the playtesting phase of that project, so I come back each week and I mess around with different build types. I have an 18th level team that I DM for weekly that are using the various powers as well, so when they level up I swap out stuff and give them something new to play with. And that's coming along really well, but that's nipping at the heels of both of these current projects. So once Spelljammer is done, I'll be doing Eberron token production and page layout and stuff like that daily as well. And then the Martial Powers project will become like my Monday night with Thursday night thing. And then I'll put the next project on my Tuesday design prep. So I keep rotating through 3 books at a time: primary, secondary, and tertiary, having 5 or 6 days a week, 2 days a week, and 1 day a week respectively. And then we just keep rotating through stuff until we run out of things to do or we die, whichever comes first. I just pray I can get all the things done that I want to get done before I die. That is the proper way. Okay, crisis is over. Figured it out. Yeah, I feel like there should be. I feel like there should be breakfast pizzas. You know, like with sausage and bacon, and scrambled egg, and like a country gravy instead of a sauce. Like that should be a thing. I don't know why that's not a thing. I want a breakfast pizza. That should totally be a thing. Does not test well? Is that why it doesn't? I mean, I can't imagine. I can't imagine someone hasn't tried that already. Like, surely Papa Murphy's or Papa John's or somebody like Pizza Hut has looked at those ingredients and considered. Maybe they just don't want to worry about the office hours of having the place open earlier for an unlikely order of a breakfast pizza. But I just feel like that's a cultural fail of America. Rough. There we go. Jum. That'll do. And your modest belt. Something's surging through. Something is coming through. There we go. Do not need to do anything fancy with the pants. No fancy pants. So, do you have any flu or allergies? Is this hear you're a little sick? Yeah, it's we got some illness floating around the household. Seasonal thing, I reckon. Nothing too debilitating. Thanks for caring. Thank you. Yeah, normally my voice isn't so smooth jazz. Lack of a better word. I like it though. I like the raspiness. I want to keep it. Normally it's not as thick. It's more bassy now than you. I normally have more trouble. There we go. But as I'm aging, apparently it's dropping. So this will eventually be my final form. But yeah, I definitely have a sniffle going on, but it's gonna be a-okay. Yeah, that's good. And that's how a hip works. Kind of. Oh, it's to the V, Kearney. There we go. Come on, man. Alright, let's just cheat. Transform equals. Merge down. Like the shirt. Okay with that. Can't let him look like he has bike shorts, you know. God, it's such simple garment. It's giving me so much trouble. When in doubt, cheat. That'll fix it. I can't believe I'm spending this much time on such a simple character design. It's just funny to me. Are we really going to spend 3 hours on this? Well, yes, apparently we are. Apparently it's really important for me to stick this landing. To my point, it's a very, very simple design. So I can't hide behind texture or patterns or even gear. I can't hide behind any of those visual assets. It's such a simple character. Keeping it ultra basic is the challenge. To minimize the lines, but to still feel like it fills the space, that actually is a pretty interesting challenge. Trying to fix my stuff here. There, that should probably be good. Oh, I got this weird gap that's going on between my text box and my window. Huh, I'm gonna have to mess around with the calibration. Feel like this can be up a few. That feels right. Sure. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Good. Now let's figure out this arm. As much as I'm into body horror, I can't just leave it a stump. So I'm not into body horror at all. Let's go with the shoulder here. It goes down to here. So that puts us here. Yep, thank you. Timely timer. Take a sip. Chase that with water. Let's see. Nice. All right, I'm liking how that looks. One, two, three, four. And then the hand. I usually put wrist guards or like bracelets or gauntlets on characters, and I know it's I know I do it to conceal the wrist hand coupling to simplify, like to make my job easier, basically. But I know it's a cheat. Like I talk about style, your style is the language that you develop to overcome your flaws. Like, my style of characters generally have wristbands because I'm horrible with wrists. So my style develops around masking or resolving my technical issues because I'm not photorealistic. Oh my god, thank you, Muse. I just cheated my way out of having to deal with the crotch seam. Figure out this hand, and we're good to go. Move on to the next one. I feel like I can merge these down at this point. I think I've got myself to a place where I'm committed to this. Here. This hand is horrible. So you go like this. And the thumb goes like this. One, two, three, four. Let's see. What do I need to do? I tell you what, man, the spice must flow. So let's cut off the hand. I'm going to drop the opacity a bit so it doesn't clash. Bring that hand back in. We'll duplicate that layer. There it is. I think I found it. Nice. Hell yeah, I made this. That'll do. That will do. Rope guy. All right, hey, that's good enough. Sailor. There you go. Feels like a sailor, looks like a sailor. Sailor. Let's go ahead and beep, beep, beep. Drop that down for proportion. Not the greatest token ever, but it'll do. So we'll save that, and let's move on to passengers. Passenger. This is even more loose. These are people in the second, is it the second chapter or the second chapter, that get scooped up with your characters onto Captain Sartell's boat that then flies away from their home world onto the Rock of Brawl, which is probably a place no one on the boat other than Sartell and her crew have ever heard of. So their world is being destroyed by giant plants, and these people panic their way onto a boat. They have no space experience whatsoever. They have no idea where they're going. They probably don't have any money. It's just a bunch of refugees at this point. So let's figure out what their world's going to look like. Yeah, let's do something like that. Drop that opacity down. Let's build a new layer. And let's see. I can already start seeing some form coming out of this. Nice. Timely timer. We got another 40 minutes. Yeah, we just got 40 minutes. That's awesome. Again, unimportant character, not looking at you. Looking off to the side. NPCs have the normal body types. Can't be too heroic if you're going to be a passive victim. There we go. Difficult hands. Start off with mittens. There. What do I use to draw digitally? Hey, thanks for asking, and thanks for showing up. I haven't been talking a lot, so I appreciate you sticking around just to see what's going on. It's very kind of you. Thank you. I'm not being a very good steward right now. I use Photoshop for my program, and then I use a 6x9 Cintiq, or rather a Wacom, yeah, a 6x9 Wacom Intuos Pro 2, and the Art Pen extender. The default Intuos doesn't have three-dimensional awareness, but if you buy the Art Pen for an extra $100, it gives you the ability to do this rotation thing, so you can do spins like that. The normal brush that comes with the board does not, but a Cintiq does. So it's pretty critical for the type of work that I do, especially like when I'm doing textures and environments and forests and stuff like that. It becomes really important to have that three-dimensional access. That, and I'm kicking about 32 RAM. I think it's an i7 CPU, and a Asus 6000 something. Oops. Looks like I screwed up my screen. Hold on. Fix my chair. There. Cheers. So pretty basic stuff. Nothing really complicated. The gear that I use to draw with is there's 3 copies of the Intuos that I use at Best Buy, which is at the mall next door to where I live. So like if my computer, like if my tablet breaks for some reason, it's like a 20-minute journey for me to go grab and then come back. Like I can be back within a half hour and be reconfigured and back up and running again if I need to. So super basic gear. I used to use GIMP, but I don't like the color user interface that GIMP uses. Maybe it's improved over the past 8 some odd years, but I like the very simple RGB configuration that's default with that's the default with Photoshop. That's a pretty small complaint about the type of software that I use. Do you do the arts yourself, Cole? Or wait, I don't know, Cole. Yeah. I generally find only artists care about what kind of rig other artists use. It's kind of a tell. You know, otherwise you wouldn't really think about it at all, right? There. Super simple. Very, very minimal. And now let's do a guide passenger. I do this just to, I call it spin doodling. I just basically make swirls to fill the space. And then I let my eyes kind of relax and see if anything starts to jump out at me as a form. So then I drop down the opacity of the original swirl and then put a new on top of it, and I'm not seeing it. Hold on. God, I'm getting a lot of serpentine activity going out of this one. Let's just develop from here. Push that back in. Let's do maybe something like this. Free transform like that. Yeah, that's a pretty good frame to start with. So we'll just go with that. And then we can down. that. Here. Here. I like that pose. Maybe not. Looks a little needy, grabby. Something like that. Nah, I'm not feeling you, buddy. I'm not feeling you at all. Let's try something different. Let's try something just completely different. Try again. Let's see. I hear you, buddy. Got actually about 15 minutes left, so I need to fix this. Got 15 minutes to figure this one out. Once I finish this, we're gonna move on to Neogi and Umber Hulks, and enslaved humanoids for the Neogi challenge. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll have to do that. We'll have to start in on that tomorrow for sure. I've only got 15 minutes. And this guy's... Why is this guy picking a fight with me so much? God, I'm seeing all this dynamic stuff popping out, but it's not. I want like passive fearful. It's like I captured it with the gal there pretty easily, but the guy is proving to be pretty difficult. Huh. Maybe, let's try. Hands on hip, indignant. Boy, wow, what a challenge. Something like that. That's more like confused, exasperated. Look, I can't have all of them confused and exasperated all the time, because that doesn't make any sense. Do like do like an arm, maybe. That doesn't feel very refugee either. God, what's a good neutral take on this? See, that's got like this, like just this passive worry and concern, which is so appropriate for the circumstance. But this dude is just. Oh, Vey, what a challenge! What a fun challenge. Let's just do here, and then let's first build a torso. Let's just mutt this really hard. Yeah, I guess we could just do. Like, I got nothing. I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I don't know anything about space. I want to be even more sloopy, like sloopy shoulders than even the sailor was. Like the sailor at least had a strong frame, but I want this guy soft. Like, you have to rescue us because we don't know how to save ourselves. Like that's the intent behind these people. Yeah, no, where he was is proper. There, that feels more appropriate. Like, this guy's not gonna fight Sky Pirates. No chance. This guy's great. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, just fell in love with this one. Yeah, we got about a minute left. All right, we got a few minutes left. But we're almost done with this, but we're not going to finish it in the next minute. So I'm going to let this one go for now. I'm liking where we're at, though. Liking where this one is at. That took a little while for us to find it, but I'm happy with it. Great. So, this is, we're going to stop here for now. It's 8 o'clock here in Seattle. We're going to be back in probably about 4 hours. And we'll work on the, we'll be back, we'll be into the development project for the Martial Power System. Give you guys a look at that real quick here before we bounce. Martial Powers. So this is the Martial Powers document that we've been developing that we have sitting here in Google Docs. If you guys come back and play with us in another 4 hours, we'll be walking through building a monk using the power systems that we've developed in here that we've spent. God, this will be like our 100th episode. It'll be like our 56th episode. That's right. We've been developing this thing over a year now, slow cooking it. Yeah, so that's going to be in about 4 hours for our lunchtime development stream. We'll be back tomorrow morning to finish up this guy and start in on Neogi, Umber Hulks, and Slaves for the Neogi hunt, and then Topola and her autonomes will be next, and then there's the Rieger, and then we have Commander Crux and his 3 or 4 crewmates, so that puts us up to around 9, and then we have the 5 factions, which is 14. We have the vampirates that we have to do. There's the ghost. I can't remember his name offhand, but the main pirate, the grunts, and then the ghost and the pilot. So that's around 4 or 5. So I think we got about 20 more of these that we have to do. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got about 20 more of these we got to do, and then that should be about it. So we're about halfway through this mess. So we're going to keep up with this. It's going to take probably another couple weeks for us to finish out all the illustrations like this. Meanwhile, we're still working on the page layouts and construction of the actual book itself. So I'll be back here again tomorrow morning, and we'll keep at this. So I appreciate you guys showing up. Thanks a lot. Any lurkers, you're certainly welcome to tag in with me in the future. Like, subscribe. We're here every day but Sunday. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the other side, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in about 4 hours. So cheers.